Hello, my name is Chloe Folan, and today I wanted to create a very quick video that's connected to my upcoming introduction class to 5 soul star chakras. That workshop is coming up in May. It's a 2-part workshop via Zoom. I'll put the details below this video, but I just wanted to jump on and create a video around one of the questions that I've received in the lead up to this class, and it's a beautiful question. It deserves a public video. I've had this question before because I've been teaching about 5 soul star chakras for over a decade and researching them in a vision-wise and through proper academic sources, if you will, for even longer. But just to the question. The question is, Chloe, does everyone manifest the same 5 soul star chakra? And so far, inner vision research overlapped with just an understanding of what causes the 5 soul star. The answer is yes. There would be very little variation on this 5 soul star chakra. And again, for context, over and over and over again through inner vision documented case studies, this 5 soul star chakra is produced mainly through the rainbow bridge techniques, which are closely aligned with the initiation suggestions imparted by Ascended Master Dwelkul through Alice A. Bailey. In other words, the rainbow bridge techniques, also known as the soul star clearing techniques, are based on the initiatory teachings of Ascended Master Dwelkul, and not only the initiations, but by new standards. I'll get into it in another video where you can read the Bailey books from one perspective and pull out the threads of the old initiation parameters, and then you can read for them another way, and there's the new parameters of initiation. Ascended Master Dwelkul does reference both, but the rainbow bridge techniques are based on the new parameters of initiation, and that information a lot of initiates aren't aware of. I'll get into that in a different video, but essentially speaking, and this is why the 5 soul star is produced by the rainbow bridge techniques, because Ascended Master Dwelkul refers to this star more than once, meaning he calls it a 5-pointed star. I refer to it as a 5 soul star for many reasons. But coming to the beautiful question, yes, essentially speaking, all initiates seem to manifest the same star. And I'm going to bring up an aura plate that's becoming very well known. I'm the artist of this aura plate that shows the manifestation of this 5 soul star. And I want to get into answering this question because there's more than one angle you can answer this question from. First of all, one of the reasons why all initiates seem to manifest this particular star. So an initiates can have, and they do, different ray makeups, different star seed origins, but over and over and over again, when it's mainly the rainbow bridge techniques being worked with, this star manifests. And one of the reasons for that phenomena is because of the threads. Because again, it's the proper anchoring of these threads, or the proper manifestation of the 5 main portions of these antahkarana threads within your light body that manifest this 5 soul star. So in other words, there is a soul to head thread. And again, before I summarize this again, this would come through information imparted by Ascended Master Dwelkul as well. He speaks about these threads. So there is a soul to head thread, a soul to heart thread, a personality service thread, a personality love thread, and a personality knowledge thread. There is no variation on those threads. They can sometimes weave in different orders. And again, I'm going to cover this in detail in the class over the main way these threads weave, the main order that these threads can weave in. There is a order that I would suggest, and an order that automatically is produced by the rainbow bridge techniques, But again, sometimes it's rare I come across initiates that have woven the threads in a different order, but essentially speaking, one of the reasons why it's this particular star that manifests is because it links with these threads. There is no variation on these threads. Soul to head, first portion of the consciousness thread. Soul to heart thread, first portion of the life thread. Personality, service thread, first portion of the creative thread. Personality, love thread, the second portion of the life thread that completes the antahkarana life thread. And then the personality knowledge thread, which is also simultaneously the second portion of the knowledge thread. So again, even though sometimes initiates can weave the threads in a slightly different order to what would be the main normal order, if you will, there's no variation on these threads. These are the antahkarana threads. So that's one of the reasons why this star manifests the same in all. Meaning, to go deeper into this, where this question has also sometimes come from, is initiates would discuss this star from a point of view of your starseed origins. And again, it doesn't matter what your starseed origins are. If it's the Rainbow Bridge techniques you were working with, which are flawless for inducing antahkarana thread weaving, as well as all other parts and pieces of your soul ecology in a lovely rhythmic order, it's this star that's produced. Now, the other reason that it seems to be this particular star that manifests the same in all is the star point connections. Meaning, as these threads weave, it reveals deeper points of contact that you can consciously work with as the light body is built and induced. I get into that in the class that I'm hosting on this. So we'll go into that in detail over why for the consciousness thread, it's the Great Bear constellation. Why for the wisdom thread, it's Arcturus. Why for the love thread, it's the Pleiades. Why for the knowledge thread, it's Sirius. And therefore a deeper connection to the Great White Lodge on Sirius. And the service thread, I'll explain this one a little bit more. The reason why your service thread would connect to Polaris is because that is our current North Star. Meaning within Earth's history, there has previous to the pole star, there was another star, one of the Alpha Draco stars. I need to double check my notes on this. And again, this is astronomy. This is not spirituality. This is astronomy, that it used to be a previous star that was our North Star. As it stands now, and again, astronomy, the pole star is our North Star, our guiding star that we use to help navigate where we are, whether it's on land, air, sea, water, etc. So that is why it's Polaris for your service thread, meaning on a higher level receiving transmissions from the cosmic star of direction and purpose, helping to bring forth another layer of celestial influence from the cosmic pole star with your service. It's gorgeous. So I go into this in detail as to why it's this particular star, or at least seems to be for all. And the more personal, now please remember this is my research. I'm still researching this. I'm still doing case studies on this, inner vision case studies on this. So I've got fourth dimensional inner vision overlapped with clairvoyance. And I'm still doing research on this with case studies, with living initiates, working with evolution enforcement techniques. My personal musings on my own research as to why the star would be the same with all is, please remember, this is a light blueprint, meaning this is a blueprint within your soul ecology. It's a potential that you can build into your light body. But that's the key word right there, light. This star originates from light, and properly working and consistently working with an evolution enforcement technique. So where I'm going with this explanation is anytime I'm talking to initiates about this, it always brings to mind that quote that God created all equal, or all receive equally. So because in my opinion, on my own research, this star manifests from light. To me, that's one way of explaining what is meant by, or one manifestation of, God created all equal. Meaning, yes, you can have different ray makeups, different starseed origins, but when it comes to how light blesses you with this evolutionary star, all receive equally. All are blessed equally, and all have equal potential to develop this star. Please let me sit with if there was anything else I wanted to impart. So for today, I believe that's the bulk of what I wanted to share. For initiates that like to connect with and listen to the videos or insights that I would put out there, I hope this video has been, as always, insightful. I hope it's given some healthy food for thought. And gently, again, I do have an upcoming workshop on this in May. It's a 2-part workshop. But if for some reason you're unable to attend or avail of the workshop offerings, please do remember the information I'm teaching in the workshop is available for free through my antahkarana video series, and also the meticulously studied and documented and meticulously put together Building the Rainbow Bridge document. I'll see if I can put that in the link, or at least reference it if you're looking for it. On that note, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like. Please follow my social media channels if you would like to support my videos and information offerings. On that note, star to star, blessings to all.